Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel, and today is such an exciting day. Well, yesterday was a really exciting day because we found out what Bring Back My Bar fragrances are coming back this coming December 2020. So today's exciting because I'm getting to share this information with you. I'm so excited, I'm so pumped, and December can't get here soon enough for several reasons. Bring back my bar, cooler weather, that much closer to 2021. Several reasons, right? But okay, if you are newer to Scentsy or newer to my channel in all seriousness and you're wondering, what the heck are you talking about? What is this Bring Back My Bar? Why do I see this BBMB everywhere? BBMB is Bring Back My Bar, and Bring Back My Bar is when Scentsy does this awesome event twice a year where during an entire month, they bring back 20 retired fragrances back, released out of the Scentsy vault so that we are able to purchase them, stock up if there's some favorites. Maybe you haven't heard of any of these before and you're able to try something new. It's so super fun. And if you're wondering, well, how do they choose these retired fragrances? Any and everyone who has internet access is able to cast their votes. So we just got done voting a little bit ago, and you were able to vote for 5 fragrances every 5 minutes. I'm talking consultants, customers, you name it. If you have internet access, you can vote, and it's so awesome. So there were hundreds of scents that you could go through, and even if there are scents that you haven't heard of before, because maybe you are newer with Scentsy and you're like, I have no idea what any of these scents are. Maybe you've heard about some favorites through the grapevine. Maybe you haven't heard of any of them, but it's so worth it to like scroll through and see. Like there were some that, like, I mean, I've been with Scentsy for 6.5 years, and there were some that I've never heard of before, but I'm like, ooh, that sounds good, you know? So, and you read the description and you're like, yeah, I want to try that. So it's really fun. And especially when some of those do get voted back and you do get a chance to try something that you haven't had a chance to try before, it's so super fun. So the top 20 have been chosen. All the votes have been tallied, and this is a pretty great lineup. So I am really super excited. I can't wait for December. There are definitely a few of my top favorite scents for sure that are coming back this coming December. There are some where I'm like, wait, what? Who voted for that? No, just kidding. And that's the beautiful thing about fragrance, and the beautiful thing about Scentsy is that everybody sniffer differ. So there's literally going to be something for absolutely everyone. So if you are not a bakery gourmand lover, if you like clean and fresh, there's definitely going to be something for you in there. If you like all things bakery like myself, you will definitely find something in there. There's literally something for everyone, which is really awesome. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into who these 20 fragrances are going to be coming back, revisiting us this coming December. Okay, so let me go ahead and read a little bit from Scentsy, because you are not going to believe your ear holes when you hear how many votes came in. So Scentsy says, retired Scentsy Bars coming home for the holidays, announcing the top 20 fragrances for Bring Back My Bar. We've once again seen incredible participation from you during this round of Bring Back My Bar voting. We received an astounding 1,166,315 votes. So like I said, you can only vote for 5 fragrances, but you can vote every 5 minutes. And oh my goodness, I know I cast a ton of votes, and apparently I was not alone. So the top 20 winners that are coming back this coming December 2020 are Cashmere Pear. And I couldn't help but laugh because during the last vlog, my husband, we like to play this little game where he comes into my Scentsy room here and goes through my bars and will pick these bars and he digs through to try to find some difficult ones, and it was Rio Beach, and I was convinced it was Cashmere Pear. So it's pretty funny. So I can't wait for that to come back, just so I can smell side by side with Rio Beach, just to see if I was totally off. Yeah, anyways, next one is Quiet Grove. The next one I'm really excited about is Lavender and White Balsam. And this is one I actually have a bar of. I have only one bar left. This was actually, I believe this was a scent of the month, and you can see my poor little clamshell. It's like, it's all broken, but, and this one's not even juicy or anything. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice. This is the perfect winter fragrance. It's winter. If you are missing your lavenders, it's not like super herbal, it's not super florally, but you do get that little hint of lavender and you get that cool balsam note. It's done so well. This is definitely gonna go into my Scentsy Club. This is so nice and just so perfect. It's such a perfect winter fragrance. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. So, oops, go back. Come on. Oh, geez, I lost my list here. Okay, so we have, Cashmere Pear, Quiet Grove, Lavender and White Balsam, Vanilla Ode, Sweet Amber and Freesia. That's another one. I actually just got through my last bar of Sweet Amber Freesia, so now I'm like, I can pick up a few more bars. The next one I know so many people are so excited about, myself included, but I'm more excited for you guys. Sweet Plum Pastry. This is my all-time favorite scent. Absolutely all-time favorite scent. Either between, it's so hard because I know a lot of people are like, if you could only choose one bar for the rest of time. I do think it would be this, but it would be either Sweet Plum Pastry or Simply Vanilla. And the reason why I say either or is because this is more of a winter fragrance for sure. I definitely have no issue warming this all year round. Oh, it's so good. It just gets me every time. It's so good. But like in the really, really hot months, I can see where I'd be like, yeah, maybe I want something a little bit lighter, and that's where I'm like, well, maybe Simply Vanilla, but there's like, it's vanilla, but it's such a pretty one. Anyways, amazing. Absolutely my top 1 or 2 fragrances of all time. I'm so happy that this made it. I know a lot of you were like, oh my gosh, it made it, so happy for you. I'm like, girlfriend, don't worry about me. Like, I've got it in my club, so I'm okay, but I'm more excited for everybody else who hasn't had a chance to try this. Maybe for those of you who didn't have a chance to add it to your club, maybe you were thinking, yeah, feeling a little bit on the fence about the Scentsy Club subscription, and you were like, I don't know if I want to set up a subscription. And then a lot of people were kicking themselves later because they didn't have this anymore. And I love this scent so much. And I'm so happy it made it back. And there for a minute, there for a hot couple of hours there, the very last day of the month, the last day of the month, the last day of voting, and the last couple of hours, this dropped out of the top 20. Because during the voting period, you can see there's little banners on top of each bar that you can vote for to tell you what the top 20 are, so you can see where your favorite scents are, and then it's updated. Well, then when it got really late on the last day of voting, they weren't updating anymore, and this dropped out of the top 20. And so we were all scrambling like, ooh, we gotta vote for it. So I know a lot of people were like, vote. So so happy that this one made it back, and I'm so excited for those of you to try it who haven't had a chance to try it before. I'm excited for those of you who didn't have a Scentsy Club then and are going to add it now. It's so worth it. If you don't, for any other scent, start a Scentsy Club subscription, this scent is going to be worth starting a Scentsy Club subscription for. Now, this is only for my bakery lovers. If you don't like bakery in any kind of way, you're not gonna like this. I'm a bakery girl. I love all things that smell like a cake or a cookie or a pastry, warm and comforting, and this just does that. It is sweet plum. You get that rich, buttery pastry note, but it's a wonderful balance of buttery and rich and sweet and warm and comforting, and it's amazing. It's amazing, and it just does something to me every time I smell it. It's fantastic. It never gets old. Okay, enough about Sweet Plum Pastry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next one, which I'm really excited about as well, and I thought I had another bar of it. I know I do somewhere. I think it's in my bin in the other room. Marshmallow Mint. That one I know I've got. I don't know if I even have a full bar of it left. I think I've got just a few cubes of it left, but it's so good. And that is a minty scent that I can actually get behind. I'm really super picky when it comes to minty fragrances because I don't want my house to smell like toothpaste. Whenever I smell a peppermint, I just smell toothpaste. So I like to mix it usually with a vanilla or a chocolate kind of scent just to kind of like give it another layer. But Marshmallow Mint just smells like a buttermint. So it doesn't smell like toothpaste. It doesn't smell like peppermint. It's that sweeter, more like dinner mint, buttermint kind of scent. So it is fresh and cool and clean, and definitely one that I'm definitely going to buy a few bars of. I don't know if I'm gonna add it to my club. Geez, I'm gonna have to do another edit before this Bring Back My Bar happens. Because there's some really good ones in here. Next one. I'm happy for those of you who voted for this, but I am one of the ones with it. There's 3 in this lineup that I'm like, but for those of you who you're excited for these to come back, I'm really, really excited for you because I know that probably the people who like these 3 probably hate Sweet Plum Pastry and you're like, what are you thinking? What is the big deal? So I totally get it. This one, the next one is Black Currant Bubbly, and I wanted to like this one so much. This was the scent of the month when Stargaze was the warmer of the month. It was a January. I think they meant for it to be December, but it got pushed into January. I remember that was a kind of a fiasco situation, but there's just something in the Black Currant Bubbly. I think it's a lot of times I don't like currant scents and it comes off smelling a little bit bitter to me. And so it's not really my cup of tea, but I know a lot of people really like it. So for you, I am excited. The next one. Amber Hollow. That's another one where I'm like, wait, what? But I've got a girlfriend who loves Amber Hollow and she's gonna be all over this for sure. And holy powerhouse, if you really like Amber Hollow, if you like those, gosh, I'm trying to remember exactly what it smells like. It's very like woodsy and there is an amber note, but there's like, I feel like there's just too much going on in it from what I can remember actually smelling it. And it's crazy strong. I remember making samples and it actually made my my melter pot, it made everything smell like Amber Hollow. It made everything smell like Amber Hollow. It was crazy strong. Next one is Cozy Chai, and that one I am really excited to see come back. It's just a really comforting, warm chai scent. Another one, if you really like the lavender and white balsam, you'll also really like the plum and white woods, kind of the same feeling. I believe that one was a scent of the month as well. So that one's coming back. Painted Leaves, I'm really excited to see come back. And if I remember correctly, that one is pretty close to Bath & Body Works Leaves, if I remember correctly. So Painted Leaves is coming back. That's exciting. Cutie Pie Cupcake. So bakery lovers, Cutie Pie Cupcake is such a good, it's a citrus cupcake. Not citrus like lemon, but citrus like orange zest, like an orange zest cupcake. It's really good. So I love that one. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, while I was really, really pulling for Very Peri Pumpkin, I was so sad to not see that one come back. However, I will take this one as my, okay, well, I didn't get this, but I got this. Pumpkin Marshmallow. I'm so excited. Now, I can start worming through my like 75 bars that I have. I don't really have 75 bars, but I have a few that I have been hoarding because I just love this scent so much. And I actually, so funny story. I have this little like superstition that right before we find out what the Bring Back My Bar winners or who the Bring Back My Bar winners are, I kind of put a few of what I want to see come back if I have it into my warmers as like a good luck charm. And so that's actually what I have going in here. I actually have a mixture of in alternating warmers. I have pumpkin marshmallow and Very Peri Pumpkin. And so I was like, if I can just get one of the two to come back. So you're welcome. No, I'm totally kidding. But yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding in that you can thank me, but I'm totally not kidding in that I'm superstitious and that's what I do. So I have this going right now and it's just, it makes me so happy. It's so good. Pumpkin marshmallow. This is one of the ones that people either love or hate. I love it. Obviously, that's why I have a lot of it. That's why I've been hanging on to it. This just smells like very sweet canned pumpkin. That's all it smells like. There is maybe a little bit of that marshmallow to it, but it's more just that like sweet canned pumpkin. No spice to it whatsoever. I don't smell this as like a fresh pumpkin in any kind of way. It's that canned pumpkin. And it's sweet and it's delicious and I love it. So love, love, love that pumpkin marshmallow is coming back, and it will definitely, most definitely be going into my club to live the rest of its life there along with Sweet Plum Pastry. If I could only choose one scent in my Scentsy Club, it would definitely be Sweet Plum Pastry. I also have Simply Vanilla in there, so there's that. But I'm glad I don't have to pick just one, but another one would definitely have to be pumpkin marshmallow. Oh, so good. Next one is a Wink and a Smile. I'm so happy that this one's coming back as well. This one makes me feel all kinds of nostalgia because that's one of the very first fragrances that I warmed with Scentsy, so that just is gonna take me back. I love it. That one was in my Scentsy Club and then I removed it. It may make its way back, I'm not really sure. Another one is Central Park Pralines. I'm really happy to see that one come back as well. That's a really great one. Where are my peppermint lovers? Peppermint Dreams is coming back. I know a lot of people were really wanting to see that one come back, so your wish has been granted. Next one is Vanilla Suede. That one's another really good one. It's more of a rich vanilla, kind of musky scent. I do really, really love it though, and it's nice as like a bedroom fragrance. Really, really nice. Another one is My Dear Watson. The last one, which is another one I'm like, wait, how did this happen? Apple S'mores. And don't be fooled, friends. Apple S'mores, if you have not smelled it, I mean, to me personally, I don't think it smells like apple s'mores. There's a weird note in there for me, and yeah, I don't know. I hope you like it. And if you do love it, I'm really excited for you. But I was just kind of like, really? But this is a really, really great lineup. And like I said, everybody sniffer differs. So something that I'm excited about, you may not be excited about. And so there's literally, honestly, this lineup, there is something for everyone. So I'm really, really excited for this. And there are some really, really amazing scents that are coming back. So these fragrant favorites will make their return in early December, just in time for holiday shopping. Bars will be available until December 31st. So be sure to add any of your must-haves to your Scentsy Club subscription. For those of you who may be new, Scentsy Club is the subscription service that Scentsy offers. And the beautiful thing about Scentsy Club, the subscription service, is that any bars that you add into your Scentsy Club, bars only, not pods or anything else, but bars only, they will remain in your club for as long as you keep them there and as long as you don't do too many skips. If you skip too many times, you will lose all your retired fragrances, and that's a sad, sad day. But like, I've had Sweet Plum Pastry in my Scentsy Club subscription ever since Scentsy Club started. So I have had the pleasure of having it ever since Scentsy Club started. So it's been awesome. So this is a really great opportunity to stock up on some of your favorites as well as add to your Scentsy Club to make sure that you're never going to be without your beloved bars. So I'm so excited. Who else is excited? Let me know in the comments what fragrance you are most excited to see come back. Are you going to be starting a Scentsy Club for the first time? Are you going to be adding to it? Like I said, I have a feeling I'm gonna need to do some more editing to my Scentsy Club because there's some really good scents that I don't wanna be without. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.